We do not know what these material family attachments will bring about in the future. So much anger, so much frustration, so much hatred, murder. All these things are taking place due to frustrated love and envy amongst near and dear ones. 5,000 years ago, Shukadeva Goswami was warning us, the Srimad Bhagavatam, about the frustrations and the pitfalls of family life based on material enjoyment. In all traditional societies, marriages were always arranged, not necessarily completely arranged, but they were always proceeded with very, very sensitive guidance by senior people who actually care about us and know our welfare. That is, every society in the traditions of the world, this was the standard. That there be senior, elder people, wise people who give guidance of what is a proper marriage, who is the proper companions, how to properly proceed. But modernistic living is these things are old-fashioned, archaic, barbaric. Now, every man and woman for themselves. You just go out and hunt, like on the prowl, looking for someone. And everyone's minds and everyone's senses are just looking for what will give the most relief from material frustration and the most excitement to our material desires. And in this way, marriage has become so chaotic situation. When people see that within 3 years, 70% are divorces, now people are saying, what is the use of marriage? We won't marry. We'll just live together without any legal bindings. And that's considered more modernistic way of doing things. We'll just come and go as we like. So much frustration, so much anxiety in the name of enjoyment. But here it is explained, this material existence is like a forest. And you know the saying that when you're in the forest, you can't tell the trees from the forest. When you go on an airplane above, you can see, or when you're in a mountain, you can look down and see what is the forest. But when you're in the forest, you're just surrounded on all sides. You can't tell what is what. So Shukadeva Goswami is on the mountain. He's looking down. He's telling us what is this forest. And his representatives, the great devotees of the Lord, they are up looking down. They can tell us what is happening in this forest, what is all around us, what is the situation. But we're just in it. We don't know what's what, what's where, what to do, where to go. Everything appears one way, but it's not that way. So therefore, we must every day hear Srimad Bhagavatam. We must every day hear from the great souls, from the devotees, because they are repeating the words of Krishna, who is explaining the whole scenario of what is to be done, what is not to be done. In this material world, everyone is bewildered, save and except those who hear submissively from Krishna, who hear from the authorized scriptures which are explaining what is our situation, what is to be done. And we must have that faith. And we will always be protected. We will always be protected. So with this understanding of the importance of hearing and chanting the glories of the Lord, keeping association of devotees, maintaining very, very sincere sadhana, we can have great confidence that Krishna will always protect us, and gradually we will be purified through Krishna's holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Prabhupada quotes Vidyapati. Vidyapati is saying that the enjoyment The happiness of family life is compared to a drop of water in the desert. Haribol. A drop of water in the desert, no doubt, it will give some sensation, but it evaporates very quickly. When it touches your tongue, you think, oh, very nice, but then it's gone. But the taste of it only aggravates you and makes you want more. Prabhupada said in the desert you need a reservoir of water, not a drop of water. Krishna, Rama, is the reservoir of all pleasure. We must dive into that reservoir, Krishna, through his service, through his name. And we must tolerate the urges. Because if you take the drop, you have to give up the reservoir. And if you want the reservoir, you have to give up the drop. Sense gratification and Krishna consciousness are opposites. If you want to dive into the ocean of transcendental pleasure, the reservoir of all pleasure, Sri Ram, Krishna, then we must tolerate our inclinations toward these little drops.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.